Once upon a time, in a rural Indian village, Raghav, a powerful and wealthy landlord, rules with pride and a cold heart. His sprawling land, large haveli, and army of servants paint a picture of dominance. In stark contrast, Hari, a poor but honorable farmer, struggles to provide for his family after a failed monsoon season. Despite his poverty, Hari is respected in the village for his hard work and integrity. Hari's crops have failed due to drought, and with no savings left, he musters the courage to visit Raghav. With folded hands, Hari requests a small piece of land and some seeds, promising to repay with his harvest. Raghav agrees, but with a hidden trap. He adds a cruel condition. If Hari fails to repay by harvest time, he loses his house and land. Hari, desperate, accepts. Mira, Raghav's idealistic daughter, witnesses this exchange. She senses the landlord's pride and warns him, "Don't turn a man's desperation into a weapon." Hari begins to work on the land with renewed hope, tilling it with his bare hands, sacrificing meals, and inspiring even his young son to help. The crops begin to grow beautifully, and word spreads in the village that Hari's field might yield the best harvest this season. This success bruises Raghav's ego. The idea that a poor man might thrive under his ownership enrages him. In a silent act of sabotage, he sends men to burn Hari's fields under the cover of darkness. The next morning, Hari stands devastated before the charred remains of his only hope. Neighbors whisper the truth, but no one dares speak against Raghav. Instead of sinking into despair, Hari gathers courage and speaks up at the village panchayat. He doesn't shout or accuse, he simply tells the truth, with dignity. "I worked the land with my soul. Someone burned it with their fear. But I will not let hate take root in me." The villagers are moved. Mira publicly supports Hari, embarrassing her father. Raghav, however, remains unmoved. Soon after, nature strikes a massive storm hits the region. Raghav's fields are destroyed by hail and wind. His workers, fearing for their lives, abandon the estate. Surprisingly, Hari arrives at Raghav's land, helping guide cattle and workers to safety. He rescues even the landlord's servants, risking his life in the process. When asked why he helped the man who ruined him, Hari replies, "When a fire burns your house, you don't ask who lit it, you save who you can." The next morning, Raghav, shaken and humbled by Hari's compassion, visits the farmer's hut. He breaks down emotionally. "Raghav, I took everything from you, and you still came for me?" "Hari, because if I carry your hate, I have no hands left to sow peace." With tears in his eyes, Raghav offers Hari back his home, land, and more. Proposing, they become partners. The landlord, once proud and cruel, is transformed by the very man he tried to destroy. Raghav gives back Hari's land and offers partnership. Fields bloom again, and Mira starts a school for farmers' children. Always remember, the earth does not remember who was rich or poor, only who had the courage to plant again after the fire.